Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, beam me up, Scotty. Oh, we having a party? I think somebody's having a party. Okay, my delicious little babies. You know what just came into my noddle then? My delicious little babies. You know, and I just did that. You know, Miami Sound Machine. The rhythm is gonna get you. The rhythm is gonna get you. Tonight. Do 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 do. Ole ole. Ole ole. Ole ola. Ole ola. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I hope that you're all super duper and deliciously well wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you most deliciously wherever you are. Okay, my little beautifuls. Sorry, just one moment, please, my little babies. I'm very sorry about that, my delicious little babies. I do apologise for that. Now then, so it's nearly 20 to 9 p.m. in our old England, my delicious little babies, okay, in the evening, okay. It has been wet, it has been cold, and it feels like it's gonna, if it's raining, okay, my delicious little babies. I'm fed up of saying there's no surprise, do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? You just get sick and tired of it. You know, after a while, there we are, it really flipping gets you. Do you understand what I mean? It gets you down because there's not a day goes by, do you know what I mean? Apart from, when was it, one day where if you stand in the sunshine, it actually feels warm. You know, when they decide to give you a little bit of vitamin D, do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what do I want to talk about first? Okay, let me just quickly run through these videos, and then I'm going to tell you something, my delicious little babies. You know what I mean? Let's just roll up our sleeves, shall we? Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so let me just go on to the first one. So the first video, my delicious little babies, okay, is she's brilliant, she's, you know, okay, and I have listened to her, there we are, on and off over the years. She's really, really good. I'll tell you who really, really liked her, not in that way. His name was Robert David Steele, okay, my delicious little babies. He really rated this dear woman. Now there we are, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. So he used to follow a lot of her work, and he used to do a lot of, you know, work himself, but he used to follow her. Do you see what I mean? You know, I will follow him. But in this case, I will follow her. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because she really, there we are, looks really deeply, there we are, into things now, okay? And if anybody can please donate to her to help her, okay, it would be very much appreciated. So she's now up to 116.6 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. Search engine of your choice, amazing, capital A, amazing, space, then capital P, Polly, with a Y, not an R. Okay, my delicious little babies. So it's amazing, space, Polly, then space bar, bitch you. So then you should have reached your destination, okay? Now then, the video, sorry, do excuse me, okay? I never needed to stumble there. There we are, because she's banging. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? I seen her years ago, do you know what I mean? And then I watch from time to time her videos, okay? I may not have mentioned them, but there's a reason why I'm mentioning it now. Put it that way, my delicious little babies, okay? So, dear little Polly, okay? Bless you, our little angel. There we are. Please keep up the excellent work. Okay. You should read the video. Many people, you know, they call us people sheeple. Many people in Trump's admin, just going over the dots, have big tars, you know, like tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been, what is it, 3 long years. Do you still want me? Okay, please look at the song, the lyrics. There we are, and the year. Now, I remember mentioning this song long time back, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Just so happened that, what was it? Was it in Russia? Was it 100 oak trees got cut down, my delicious little babies? Which, of course, never needed to be cut down. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, let me proceed. Big tars to Rumble video platform. It's something. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. Many people in Trump's admin have big tars. Yeah, do a capital big there. To Rumble video platform. Yes, my delicious little babies. It's to do with locals as well, which is another. Actually, I am. What do you call it? Like BitChute, you know. So I am registered to locals as well, my delicious little babies, and also to Rumble, because I did at one time used to post videos on Rumble, my delicious little babies. Okay, anyway, so that's the first one. Really brilliant. It's nearly 20 minutes long, my delicious little babies, but there we are. But let me just be done telling you. Now, for those of you out there who already know, you already know, but there's going to be our beautiful and delicious little babies out there who do not know. Okay, but as I would always say, however ones want to rock and roll it, there we are. Knowledge is power. Okay, my delicious little babies. So there we are. Once you know, you know. Okay. So the next one, my delicious little babies. This one, the next 2 videos actually with the same uploader. Okay, my delicious little babies. So this uploader happens to have 5,641 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Search engine of your choice. I do mention them from time to time. Okay. All these are all together. All the words are together, my delicious little babies. All capital A, double L, all, then capital T, the, then capital W, worlds, then capital A for air, for apple, okay, then capital S for stage. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. All the world's a stage. All together, no spaces, then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, the video should read 5 years ago. Oh yeah. Okay, my delicious little babies. Feb 2020. Yes, my delicious little babies. Coronavirus, Wuhan, China. Yeah. Pandemic versus, and when I was writing it down, my delicious little babies, I put 9/11, but I thought I'm not going to cross it out. Then I had to then go to brackets 2011. Movie, Contagion, my delicious little babies. It's nearly 56 minutes long, my delicious little babies. Okay, there we are. Well worth a watch. I personally do not believe that I've watched that film, my delicious little babies. I just do not. I do remember watching one on YouTube, and we're going back years ago now, okay? And it was really frightening, actually. And it was about over 3 hour long. But this was more of a documentary. Well, it was a documentary, and it was showing if the world ended. Okay, so it means that no food, no water, no mankind. And so I'm not here to depress anybody, it's just what the film is. But to this day, I wish I'd have wrote it down. You know what I mean? It's really quite frightening, my delicious little babies, okay? And then, of course, when, you know, with our beautiful little babies that we call our sons and daughters, okay? So if there's nobody to feed them, you know, and say they can be let out, you know, and it was just awful to watch. It was over 3 hours long, and to this day, I cannot remember what it was called. But I watched it. I had to watch it in 2 parts, you know, in the day. But I'm telling you, it was really frightening. And I was sparing a thought for my beautiful little babies, who we call our sons and daughters. I was sparing a thought for my beautiful little baby daughters. I was sparing a thought for my beautiful dear little friends and their beautiful little bairns. I was sparing a thought for my beautiful dear little neighbours and everything, and their little bairns. And I just thought, oh my life, imagine that. You know, and everybody's just passing away. It was really frightening to watch, my delicious little baby. It was over 3 hours long, 3 hour long, yeah. But I tell you what, that's enough to frighten anybody, my delicious little babies, let me tell you, that documentary. Anyway, my delicious little babies, there's not a lot that frightens me, my delicious little babies. No, there is not. And for anybody who's watched my videos a long time, there we are. They would already know this, but that did. You imagine if you've got our beautiful little babies all roaming. It's different if, like you say, different countries. I've been to different countries where our beautiful little babies, I do not like, you know, what they're called, you know what I mean? Because they're our babies, but, you know, little pussycats, little doggies, you know, and they just roam the streets. Do you see what I mean? I've been to different countries to see this for myself. Do you know what I mean? And like I really want to go up and stroke them, you know. And everybody goes, "No, do not do that." Do you understand what I mean? And I'm just thinking, well, you know, they're just so beautiful. You know what our Creator has created. Do you see what I mean? But anyway, nevertheless, I'll still give them something to eat. You know what I mean? My delicious little babies. Anyway, but you imagine if that happened to millions and millions of our beautiful little babies. So without us feeding them, what would they have? So they roam in the streets. It was actually so frightening to watch, my delicious little babies, okay? It certainly, there we are, made me sit up and listen. Do you see what I mean? And watch. I've got eyes to see, I've got ears to hear. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. How the world would be if everything now was to go, there we are, a different way, my delicious little babies. And there are some who are trying to, there we are, make it that way, my delicious little babies, okay, to suit the damn selves, but only to keep some. That wouldn't last 5 minutes, my delicious little babies, let me tell you. They'd be done getting peed off with each other. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, I just feel that they've gone too far, because there we are, too many are working up. I'll just repeat it again, okay? So I'm just going to repeat this once again for you. 5 years ago, Feb 2020, coronavirus, Wuhan, China, pandemic versus, and like I said, for some reason I just put 9/11, and then in brackets 2011 movie Contagion part 3. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, well worth a watch. Next one, my delicious little babies, same uploader. So all you have to do is, once you watch that video, should anybody have any form of an interest, my delicious little babies, please scroll down. Then you should see this one, my delicious little babies. And this is all just been in a matter of hours, my delicious little babies. 4 years ago, so we're going from 5 to 4 now. Okay, my delicious little babies. Feb 2021, yes, my delicious little babies. Part 1, masks that I call muzzles, my delicious little babies, that I do not believe that anybody should have ever have had to wear. I certainly did not. Not a chance. I repeat once again on my camera, my beautiful dear little mama bear. Oh, I love you so, my beautiful little mama bear. And my dear dad. And my beautiful dear little nannies, granddads, my ancestors, everything, gave me the breath of life. Not to cover me trap now. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies. Anyway, 4 years ago, repeat again, Feb 2021, part 1, masks, brainwashing, psyop, yeah, propaganda, commercials and ads. Yes, my delicious little babies, that's on the same channel, my delicious little babies. I really strongly suggest that one's out there, for whoever you are in the world, please take a watch of that. Oh, yes. And you see on all different channels. That's what they've been doing long time, for decades, with the old putrid box in the corner of the room. Every single channel would push the same effing shart. You see what I mean? So you watch one channel, then you watch the next, then you watch the next. But then, of course, you get the internet, and then you get everything else. Then you get ones who research into things now, okay? And then this is how it rolls. Do you see what I mean? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those wheels rolling. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes, okay? But this is how it's rocked and rolled. And that's what frightened ones, bless their beautiful, dear little hearts, around the world. But like I said, I've got no mercy for anybody, any of these newsreaders, any on different platforms, whether it be YouTube or otherwise, who are pushing this effing shart now then. I feel nowhere, okay? I have no mercy. There we are. And I stand by what I say. Okay? There we are. I stand by what I say. Okay? Because at the end of the day, old-fashioned saying, once again, and by the way, I'm not saying this in a nasty way, you know what I mean, because of what goes on in the world. No way, I'm not. But you live by the sword, you're surely going to, there we are, damn well pass by it. Do you see what I mean? That's a decades-old saying, my delicious little baby. So I'm not saying that to insult anything, never, okay? But that is a saying, my delicious little babies, okay? So when they live by it with the material, this is what I'm talking about. They live by the material needs now then. And oh, how important I am, okay? Well, when the ones took the jibby jab, okay, my delicious little babies, they soon find out, there we are, big time, that it's certainly not all that it's cut out to be. My delicious little babies, and once again, I'm not inserting anything by what I just said. It's a figure of speech, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But the ones then who start blarting like titi-la-las, these newsreaders all around the world, yes, when they're taking what they're taking now then, yes, and then all of a sudden now, there we are, it bothers them. But it didn't bother them for years now then, spewing out the sharts, getting paid hard, ka-ching, 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 driving the wheels, right, with their big, massive mansions or whatever else they do, okay, and buying luxuries, okay, at the expense of all of us around the world. My delicious little babies, I will not even say round, actually, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. So when it happens to them now then, there we are, they're soon blarting, me, like titi-la-la, like everybody must feel sorry for them. I do not. Old-fashioned Jamaican saying now then, isn't it? There we are. You get what the duck give ya. Shouldn't be so wicked, man. You did it for all those years. So if we look at this a different way, didn't they get, there we are, the karma, isn't it? Yes? So when one's out there, you know, I hear this all the time. I heard another video this morning. It's like, oh, you know, you got to forgive it. No. No. Not when it's happened to one of my beautiful, dear little family members. No. Not when it's happened to dear ones who are near. No. No mercy whatsoever. So I don't want to hear this. You can forgive, you can forget. Forget that shart. No. No. We have lost beautiful souls through all of this, which is a war against us in the world. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? So no. And I stand by everything, there we are, that I'm done saying, And I'm never going to change. And I'm never, ever going to forgive. Not a chance. Not a chance. Ever, ever, ever. So when one say, be kind, just forgive, you can't, no. There's too much of this shat. If somebody has done something that wicked and putrid now, that they want to kill off the world, isn't it? Or kill off as many what they can, okay? In their eyes, okay? No, this is not any time that we are to reason with anybody, no. And that is how I feel, there we are. That is how I'm going to remain, there we are. And I'm never going to change, never, ever. In the camera now, I'm not talking to you, my beautiful, delicious little babies, no. But I'll finish off what I've got to say to you. There we are. Then you're going to get me even more. Okay, my delicious little babies. Please and thank you. So that's that one. And finally, so this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? So this is The Dutchman. So I mentioned him the other day, actually. There we are. And he had 507 subscribers, my delicious little babies. He's now up to 510. So whoever it is in the world, if anybody did manage to stumble across my video, because my videos just do not get seen really, okay? Thank you, okay? Because it appears to myself he's banging out, and so much love to you all, he's banging out really good videos, okay? So whether somebody's seen my videos or whether they haven't, to whoever you are in the world, bless you. Do you see what I mean? He's putting out, sorry, never needed to stumble here, he's putting out some banging videos, okay? So, and with anybody, by the way, not in that way, okay? So, The Dutchman, so, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, the space, capital D, Dutchman, okay? So, it's capital T, capital D, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Then space bar, BitChute, then you should have reached your destination. Now then, the video should read 14/02/2025, UK, well anyway, we're not UK, okay? Government, bombshell, millions are dying of VAIDS, my delicious little babies, VARDS, VARDS. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, this video is nearly 16 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, I'm just going to tick you off. So thank you to everybody, and now I'm going to close my book. Like I said, continue to go backwards, my delicious little babies, please, and thank you. So yeah, so now what we've got is, and again, you see, this reminds me, I'm so sorry to have to say that, okay, but I'm going to say it. It reminds me of like when you're, like when you do a driving test. So you got so many passes and then you got so many fails, okay? So say, I don't know, any driving instructor or whatever, driving examiner, he could maybe keep failing somebody so many times. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, okay. Well, this is what this reminds me of. I'm not comparing like driving and somebody's laugh. No, I am not. So please do not get me wrong. Please do not mix my words up now then. Yes. But this is, there we are, what this reminds me of. So with our putrid Keir Starmer in our old England, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm going to go back to him again. I'm not going to shut up about it. No, I am not. And he should be able to see that he too is mankind. But he's not looking at that. Not at all. because he's wanting to get himself in with the big boys now and learn his ka-ching, 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 his old sky rockets now, isn't it? And that doesn't mean no, my delicious little babies, do you sort of mean? It's just I'm left-handed, you say. So I do a lot with my left hand, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So by putting this test out now then, so it's going to be a similar theme. How many passes there we are and how many fails. I'm hoping that you're getting me, my delicious little babies, what I'm saying, yes? Please and thank you, yes, okay? Now then, one more thing. Sorry, do forgive me. That's what I wanted to tell you. So that's all the videos for today, my delicious little babies. Just one last thing. If you could please and thank you into, you know, search engine of your choice, whatever you choose to, your search engine, sorry to be. Then please type in DuckDuckGo, 3 words into one, DuckDuckGo, capital D, then DuckDuckGo, okay, my delicious babies. Then you'll come to a different site, okay, so for some of you, you will know this, my delicious babies, but for others, they may not, okay. If you could please type in, you know, in the search engine, Valentine's Day, Valentine's Space Day, sorry, space, real space story. Okay, my delicious baby, so it's Valentine's Day, real story, sorry. Just tick that one off now, okay? My delicious little babies, yes, okay? Now then, so I went shopping this evening, my delicious little babies. I popped up to Aldi, okay? And it's the first, there we are, chance that I had to get out. I was just busy all day. Okay, my delicious, there we are, little babies. I really was. I was just really, really busy. In fact, I haven't even been able to do my vacuuming today. Do you know what I mean? I was just busy, okay? Anyway, let's fast forward. So I thought, right, I can get now to get up there, you know what I mean? So just go and get some bits and bobs. So anyway, so the first thing that happened, what happened? So somebody come out, and because I went to go and look at the flowers, because I thought, oh, you know, to get some new little, I've got some flowers in my vase, you know, real flowers, my delicious little babies, okay, in my vase in my bedroom, right? But then I thought, oh, well, you know, because there's a particular flower that I really, really love. I'll have to tell you, I've already said it months ago on one of my videos. Anyway, they're not expensive, but they last about flipping 3 weeks. But I love them when they're half and half. You know what I mean? So I do not like them when they're, you know, not, you know, where they're just like a bud. You know, so it's different when I do my gardening. Do you know what I mean? Because I like to plant them when they're really, really tiny, you know. But with these particular flowers, I like them where they're half and half. So they're just sort of, they are opening. Do you know what I mean? But they're half and half, yes, okay. And they only cost about £2.39. They're not even expensive, my delicious little babies, but they're so beautiful. And when they open up, there we are, they're really pretty, okay, for £2.39. And they last about 3 weeks. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so I was looking and there were 3 left. And I thought, well, you're fully open. A few of them were looking like, I mean, bless them, they were looking like they were flopping. So I thought, you know what? I thought, no. I just thought, bless them. I hope somebody buys them. Do you understand what I mean? Even if they've got them for 5 days a week, you know what I mean? But I like the ones where they last the full 3 weeks. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, there were hardly no flowers there. So wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies, I'm going to take this time wishing you a beautiful, I hope you've had a delicious time, a beautiful and happy Valentine's Day. And I hope that if you are celebrating this evening, there we are, have a super duper delicious time. Okay, my little beautifuls, okay? Because, you know, it's one of those times, isn't it? There were hardly no flowers there at all. Oh, and somebody else told me as well when I was outside waiting for my taxi that Uber's on strike tonight. My delicious little baby. So I don't know what's going on there. But apparently they're on strike. That's all the information I got anyway. So let me fast forward. So I came out the shop, prepared for my shopping, came out, thought, call a taxi, and then I thought I'd listen to our lovely while I was waiting, okay? And like I say, with anybody not in that way, our lovely UK column, I thought I'm going to catch up and, you know, listen to our lovely UK column, okay? There's another video that our lovely Debbie Evans, you know, from UK column, she talks to some midwives anyway. That's well worth a listen as well. My delicious little babies, there we are, because I have listened to it. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, but of course you can go on to UK column, search engine of your choice, so you can go on to BitChute, you know, our lovely BitChute, and just type in UK column, you know what I mean, it'll come up, yes, okay? And, you know, so they would always welcome, there we are, new subscribers, okay, as anybody would who I advertise my delicious little babies. Anyway, let me just fast forward. So, and bless them, bless anybody, do you know what I mean, who I advertise, you know what I'm saying, yes, because I want them to prosper, I want them to thrive, especially they do banging videos, there we are, yes I do, okay. Anyway, you know when you're hitting the mark, when subscribers, gosh, hair in my mouth seem to disappear, my delicious little babies, for some reason. Sorry, hair in my mouth, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so I stood there. Then this young man, he picked up the one that I looked at first. Okay, so he came out the shop. This is the bonkers part. Came out the shop, like through the exit, then went straight back in. My delicious little baby. So there's the exit. There's where you go in. There's the exit. He walked then round by the face recognition. You know, like where you do your self-serve. You know, where they're seeing your birth race and everything. So you're not communicating with any cashiers or any laugh. You're just paying for your shopping that way. Bleep, 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 bleep. Do you see what I mean? But all the time they're clocking your birth race, you see. So he walked back round there, then came out again, sort of marched out, my delicious little babies. Then I was seeing ones coming out with, I'm only letting you know what I saw, melons, yeah. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay. It did make me smile to myself in my noddle, because I was thinking, you know, like on some of our videos, you know, not that I want to be personal or anything, but you know, like on some of our videos, it probably does look like a couple of melons. But I don't know, so we've got to have a laugh, haven't we? We've got to have a laugh, yes, okay. Anyway, so I've seen ones coming out with the melons, okay, like in their hands. Then I was seeing ones coming out with bread. So that's bread basket, isn't it? So who are the bread baskets of the world now then, that they say? Do you know what I mean? Is one Ukraine? Anyway, my delicious little baby's car. So there's all that. Anyway, so then I got talking to this lovely woman, bless her, you know, and she said to me, she said, I tell you what, she said, the taxis have really gone up this evening. And I said, have they? She said, yes. She said, something that I'd usually pay £4 or £5 for, you know, to go and get a shopping. She said, I'm having to pay like £7. I said, oh. I said, that's not good, is it? She said, no. Anyway. So I said, and then she said, oh, because it's Valentine's Day. Then somebody else came up to her, and this what I thought was really, you know what I mean? And they gave her a can of a callaloo. Now, I know myself that who I know, our beautiful, dear little couple there now then, who, you know, where I'll get some things off them because they have their own little allotments, you know, part. That they grow their own spuds and things like that now. Then one of them is callaloo, which I do get from time to time. There we are from them. The callaloo that they've grown themselves. Not, you know, in a tin. My delicious little babies, okay? But then he stood there. And this is what was rather odd. And then I'm going to leave my video, my delicious little babies. And he said, and they talked about Valentine. Just said Valentine, that was it. And then he looked directly at myself and he said, did you hear what I said? I said, what did you say? Because I wasn't worried at all. I was talking to the dear woman and he knew the dear... Anyway, he turned around and he said, well, I gathered that anyway. he turned around and he said, "Did you hear what I said?" And I said, "Well, you know." So what did you say? And he turned around and he said, "Valentine." He said, "You know, from the people." What was it? He said, "From the people." Then that was his words. Then he went to the car. I said, "Oh yeah, I got you now." There we are. I said, "I got you. Do you see what I mean?" I said, "Thank you." I said, "Have a nice evening." He said, "You too." He got in his car. My delicious little babies. You know, sat there for a few minutes, you know. But then the taxi came for the other dear woman, okay? So I wished her a lovely evening and everything, okay? And then, of course, I was waiting for my taxi. So anyway, I remember looking up Valentine, you know, all those years ago, you know, what the real meaning is, okay? Because I don't know why. But over the decades, I never felt comfortable with Valentine. It's really odd, but I never felt comfortable. Ever. It's like it's just a day where I just never wanted to celebrate it. I'm super duper happy for anybody else, okay? There we are, to my heart, but there's just something about it. Do you see that? Anyway, so that's why I've told you, time to look at that on DuckDuckGo, my delicious babies. Now then, some will say, only from what I read, I mean, I'd need to, but I'm fed up with these bloody damn cookies. You know, it's like for you to enjoy whatever, you've got to, you know, and I just click off it, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? It's like bang, 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 bang. They're constantly wanting your data, man. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It pees me off. Should just be able to click onto a site and be done with it. Anyway, let me just fast forward. So just to finish my video, my delicious little babies, I'm hoping that you're following me, my little beautifuls, please and thank you. And thank you for any views, for any likes, for any occasional comments. Thank you, okay? Because you're going to get where I'm coming from, okay? So, according to this, there's different countries: Czech Republic, Ireland, Scotland, England, France, who claim to have burns from Valentine. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, apparently, only according to the bit of it, because I heard it years ago, and then I read up on it years ago, but then I forgot all about it. It's just something I just forgot, genuinely forgot about. Okay, my delicious little babies. But after that, this evening, I thought, no. Because when he told me, it's not like when he said to me what he said, because he's only the messenger. There we are. That's what you got to remember, my delicious little babies. He's only the messenger. Okay. I just thought, so this is not talking about that whoever it is, you know, wants me to have a happy time on Valentine's. Anyway, I've been flipping single for flipping years now then, do you know what I mean? So that doesn't bother me one iota at all. Okay, my delicious babies. But I thought, there we are, what's the other meaning here now then? Anyway, but if you look at this time, it'll say that, you know, that only according to what I read, you know, like I said, I've looked up and I've listened to years ago, okay? It's just I forgot all about it. I'm going to repeat that once again, and that's genuine, okay? That he was a bishop and, Roman, and that he healed, there we are, he healed anybody who was poorly or sick, okay? And even to do with a blind, was it a man in a anyway, some sort of prison guard, and then he healed his daughter or something, okay? But then they say that Valentine, so please do not quote me, I've just had to look all this up quickly and just quickly just scan over. Do you understand what I mean, okay? And that he was beheaded, okay? Plus the fact that he never agreed with, because he used to do secret weddings or something like that. Anyway, there's a lot to this. It's only like, you know, so many paragraphs, okay, my delicious babies. But anyway, very interesting. And what caught my attention, my delicious little babies, what really caught my attention is that he was a healer. You see what I mean, my delicious little babies? All R2, there we are, I'm a healer. Do you see what I mean? So the way I received the message, there we are, was very mixed. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so I was looking at it too. It wasn't like, oh, happy Valentine's. Oh, thank you, like that. No, it wasn't. I said, thank you. Yeah, I got the message. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. Anyway, but one more thing. So there I was walking around my little trolley, and I noticed that in the cream section, you know, the cream and the milk. So I went and got some milk, but I wanted the filtered one. Do you see what I mean? I was looking for my cream, because I love a creamy coffee. Anyway, I noticed they put all the double cream to the back, but they put the single cream to the front. So I thought, you sneaky little. It's not the staff's fault, okay? It's not their fault. They're obviously, there we are, told what to do now then, do you see what I mean? Bless them all, because they're so lovely up there. I really love the staff, not in that way. I really love the staff there, you know what I mean? They're just really pleasant and lovely, okay? Far better than Asda or flipping Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? Or anywhere like that now then. Do you know what I mean? I used to shop there all the time. Do you see what I mean? In those shops now then. Yes, okay? So I thought, right. So you know what I did? So I put the single cream to the back. And then I brought the double cream to the front. But I put 4 in my trolley. 4 creams. Right, so while I was getting some little chocolate biscuits for my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, because she is partial, she does love a chocolate bicky or 2 or 3. Okay, my delicious babies. So I can space it out probably in a week. You know, she'll have a packet of her own digestive biscuits, chocolate ones. Okay, my delicious babies. I do not give a damn what flipping vets and that say, okay? You only live once, don't you, my delicious babies? Anyway, the point is, okay, they only say it for their own benefit, to sell their own shit. There we are. Okay, my delicious babies. So while I was getting the biscuits, I never realised it, because I went round and got a few other bits. I went and got some prawns as well, and some tuna. And then I carried on walking around. I got some black pepper as well. Okay, my delicious babies. And of course, when I got to the till now then, you know, and I'm putting my stuff on the conveyor belt, I only had 3 tubs of cream, not 4. My delicious babies. So somebody had removed 1 tub of my cream out my trolley, my delicious babies. Now you're probably wondering, well, why am I mentioning this? The reason why I mention it, we get back to the number 3 again. There we are, my delicious babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you follow what I'm saying to you? There we are. Do you see? And that's what the crack is. Do you see? So I'm clocking, there we are, everything. I thought, well, I'm not going all the way back up there now, back to the fridge to go and get another cream. Do you see what I mean? Okay, I thought, well, I got 3. I'm grateful for that, you know, to be able to purchase that. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But yeah, so somebody, that's never happened to me before, my delicious little babies, when I've been out shopping. But they made sure that there's 3. Do you see what I mean? And we all know what the number 3 means, my delicious little babies, because that's how they operate now. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I just thought I'd let you know. So I do let you know. So, yes. So if you are having a super duper time, a very happy Valentine's, okay? Please have a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, okay? And if you are with your significant, sorry, my delicious little babies, I didn't mean that. It's just the way you come after it. If you are with your I didn't mean that, my delicious little babies, I'm so sorry. If you are with your significant other, your beautiful, dear little your beautiful, dear little soulmate, my delicious little babies, okay? Please have a beautiful, delicious time, okay? For some of you, you know, you might be, you know, with friends and family, you know, like, not in that way, not in that way, but you might be with friends and family on this stage, you know what I mean? But please have a beautiful time, whatever you do, okay? So on that note, my beautiful little babies, we'll just have to continue to see, you know, what's going on in the world. It's more like a circus, there we are, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you know what I mean? But they're clearly, you know, wanting to get a point across. Now then, that didn't mean my delicious little babies. It's just that what happens is with this black pen, you know, the rubber part there, it just keeps slipping up. Do you see? and then I have to keep pushing it back down again. Sorry about delicious little babies. So soft. I've just realised what I've just. I'm sorry about delicious little babies. Oh gosh. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Do you know what? I actually feel like I'm just gonna, put the title of my video, a little laugh. This evening, on the 14th of the 2nd, 2025. I feel that that's along the lines of what I'm going to put. Okay, my delicious babies, because we've got to have some form of a laugh, haven't we? I mean, as everything what I've said on a serious note is very serious, okay? But we also have to have a bit of a laugh as well, okay? And if you are single out there, my delicious little babies, please just do not worry about it, okay? Because there we are, you will find, there we are, forever. What's it? Amen. Okay, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, sending peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings, okay? And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? And please continue to good vibrations. Okay, my delicious little babies, I love you all so. Thank you once again for listening. If it is night time, night, sleep tight, wash your bed bugs, don't bite, okay? Love you. Goodbye.